Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream. If you're new to the channel, welcome. A pleasure to have your acquaintance. I am Lord Havoc. We're friends. We're all friends here, so you can call me David. I cover custom Marvel Champions content because there's plenty of streamers out there that cover official Marvel Champions content. Plenty. There's YouTube. Go for it. They're everywhere. I personally recommend Nelson all over cards, and a few others. But there's plenty there. Villain Theory. If you want to know anything about deck building, Villain Theory is your man. If you just want entertainment, informative entertainment, but also entertainment, I recommend Nelson. But there's plenty of other people out there as well. But I focus on the custom community. I'm a big fan of custom content for games. I've been doing it all my life for all sorts of games. Lord of the Rings video games, the Lord of the Rings card game. I did like a Trek retheme and a Star Wars retheme, and video games. I mean, I even modded back in the day. I modded Baldur's Gate 2. And put Buffy characters in it. So I've been doing this for a while. I'm an old man. But I'm on the Marvel Champions now. I think it's a great game. It's the natural successor from Lord of the Rings and Arkham. It was created by a bunch of the same sort of bunch of people and stuff. And it's cool stuff. I am part of the custom content Discord. I think it's called the Homebrew Discord. I'll have a link to that in this video. If you're at all interested in creating custom content, what is stopping you? I mean, really, there's nothing stopping you. There's so many talented people on that Discord, and I'm sure there's more out there that want to dip their toe into the custom environment, and for whatever reason have not done so. You may be thinking your idea is not very cool. I guarantee you it is. You may be thinking that you don't know how to sort of create the cards. There's plenty of videos out there that show you how to do that. So if you need help with stuff, the community's there to help you out. So if you're interested in any slight way, I highly recommend you click the link to the Discord, join up, introduce yourself. Get yourself a channel and get your ideas out there, because the more the merrier. If you do, say hi, and if I can help you out with anything, I definitely will. There's plenty of people there that can help you. All right, intro done. This is part 2 of a series that I'm doing on predictions for the releases. So they've announced the Shield expansion is the next one. They've stopped with the mutants, and the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the next expansion. And what they normally do when they do that is they release one of these things. So you get 2 heroes in the box, and then you get 4 hero packs. This is generally how they usually do it. It's how they've done it up until this point. Now the excitement, the generating of the excitement is trying to guess who these heroes are. It's very cool. I actually quite like it a lot. Now there has been some leaks. None of them have been confirmed by FFG to be true or not. But I've intentionally stayed away from those because I agree with other content creators that it just really just hurts. It hurts the community. There are some people that they find out what it is and they're cool with it, and that's fine. I'm not judging in any way. If you want to know what's coming out, by all means, go for it. The information is out there. If you don't want to know, I respect that too. And I'm one of those people. I'd rather not know. I'd rather have the guess. I'm a big fan of being right. I like to be right. So I like to guess these things and make an informed guess. And if it turns out that I am right, then I'm a very happy man. I'm a simple man. I just like to be right. So yeah, I'd rather not know for sure, officially, until it's actually revealed. So yeah, I like the guessing stuff. Now, in episode 1, Kaz joined me for episode 1 of this series, and we had a guess of what the characters were. We eventually went with Silk and Shuri. So this one, Shuri, and this one being Silk. Now, I'm not convinced that that's true. This is 100% Shuri. Like this, there's no doubt about it. It's clearly Shuri. If it's not Shuri, then they've cheated. FFG's just cheated, right? It's just the only possible character I can see it being would be a de-aged version of Storm. It's ridiculously obvious that it's Shuri. This one, though, I can see the argument for multiple different characters. Now, I actually originally guessed that it was Mockingbird, because that would be cool. I actually quite like Mockingbird. Bobby Morse as a character. I think she's cool. And she's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, right? So that makes sense. There's also Kaz, on the other hand, thought that is hoping that it's Jessica Jones, and that this is therefore Luke Cage. And I can see that too. I don't think it is, because then that's half the Defenders. So if they're going to do the Defenders, they would do the Defenders as a full pack, in my opinion. Right? It would be Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Daredevil. Right? Like the full deal. So I don't think that's who they are. There's also rumours that it is possibly a Web Warrior character. And the two Web Warrior characters that have been thrown out there are Ultimate Spider-Woman and Silk. Now, as cool as Ultimate Spider-Woman is, who's a clone of Peter in the Ultimate Universe, who is an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., she's a cool character. I love her. It's not her. There's no way they would introduce an Ultimate character into the main universe type stuff. Every now and again they use artwork from the Ultimate Universe, but an entire character? I mean, she wasn't saved by the destruction of the Ultimate Universe. And I'm talking, when I say the Ultimate Universe, I'm talking the original Ultimate Universe, not the new stuff that's currently coming out. Which I highly recommend you read. If you're not reading Ultimate Spider-Man, what are you doing? Start reading it. It's awesome. But I'm talking like original. And I think it's like Universe 1610 or something. The one that's part of the Time Runs Out Secret Wars storyline. So it's not her. I stake my reputation on it. It can't be her. So the only one that leaves is Silk. Now, I didn't think it was Silk either, because I can't for the life of me remember a storyline where she's a member of S.H.I.E.L.D. But it's been since pointed out to me that she does in fact go to S.H.I.E.L.D. for a bit of training. She doesn't actually technically join them, but she gets some S.H.I.E.L.D. training at some point. So there you go. It could possibly be Silk. And that's who we went with when we played the first episode. We went with Shuri and Silk. So I'm putting down my peg for Shuri and Silk. So we're up to episode 2. So we're up to the third one now. I was hoping to do this with somebody, but there's nobody online. I checked the Discord, and I'm not seeing anybody who can come and play with me. So it is just me. I was hoping Rumboy was on, but it looks like he's already in another game, and he's busy. So it's just going to me going solo. So number 3, I think it's Sam. I think it's Captain America, Falcon / Captain America. When they release his hero pack, I'm convinced they'll call it Falcon, just so you don't have 2 Captain Americas. I mean, really, he should be called Captain America, because that's who he is. But I get the Falcon thing, right? So it'll be Falcon, but with Cap's shield and stuff. That's my prediction. So that's what I'm going with. And I don't have Kaj here to argue with me, because he's convinced that it's Luke Cage. So it's my show, so I'm going with what I think. So I'm convinced that it's Sam. Now, there's a number of custom Sams available on the Discord. So I basically flipped a coin. It was going to be either EK's or Who was the other one? Any Bookworm. Yeah. It was either Any Bookworm or ekAugust. So I flipped a coin between the two of them. There's another bunch up there on there as well. But these are the two that I could find that already had decks built out. Not like precons, but already had decks on their TTS thing. Because I just didn't have time to create them in game. So I flipped a coin and EK won it. So yeah, let's do it. I'm going up against Red Skull. There's the side scheme deck. There's the sleeper. Let's go to Rise of the Red Skull, 16. Got the red house, got everything else is good to go. Cool. Alright, let's do it. Sam Wilson. Ultra Ego Soldier, inspired by others. During deck building, you may include up to 6 cards with a printed cost of 1 from aspects other than your chosen aspect. So I chose 4 protection cards and 2 justice cards because I'm playing leadership. Legacy action. Find a hero-specific upgrade and add it to your hand. Now, I really like that. The lazy option would be to just copy Captain America's go find his shield business. But maybe you don't want his shield. I mean, Falcon has abilities beyond just the shield, right? When he has his wings, he has red wing. You know, whatever, right? So... and the shield. So I really like that. I think that's very cool. And the fact that it's an action and not just a setup thing is very cool. 6 hand size, 10 hit points, very rack, pretty standard. Captain America looks awesome. Love it. At first I didn't understand what the picture behind was, but it's very clearly just a picture of him. I don't know why I couldn't see that. Looking badass. His Falcon suit. 2/2/2. Avenger Soldier. Symbol of truth response. After Captain America defends against an attack and takes no damage, choose a card from your discard pile with a printed cost of 1 and return it to your hand. Limit once per phase. It's all about legacy. 5/10. Now the most obvious thing would be to choose protection. But I didn't. I went with leadership. Let's see how we go. That's why I chucked when he says you can put extra cards in there. I put in some protection cards. Sort of see how we go with that. But I like leadership. He doesn't have his own HP counter in EK's pack, so I just use Captivates. Like I said, I'm going leadership, so let's give it a shuffle. Everything's good to go. His nemesis is over here. Obligation is in there. His nemesis is US agent, but it looks pretty sweet. Love it. Alright, let's do it. 6 cards. Spidey Updraft. After you spend this card, choose a card from your discard pile for a printed cost of 1 and return it to your hand. Okay. I think we're gonna mulligan. I'm gonna mulligan these 3 and see if I can get Maria. Okay, no Maria, but I do get Updraft. First aid, never back down. Okay, I'm cool with that hand. Okay, so find a hero-specific upgrade and add it to your hand. Now, do I want the shield or do I want his wings? So here's the shield. Oh, Redwind's an upgrade. I would have thought Redwind would be a support. Okay, there's his wings. What else has he got? Is that pretty much it? Yeah. Yeah. So obviously made a support, made him an upgrade instead of a support, so you can use the ability, which is cool. All right, so here's my options. Who do I want? Captain America's wins. I gain aerial. Exhaust Captain America's wins. Generate a fist or mental resource. Captain America's shield. Restricted. Captain America's +1 defense and gains retaliate 1. It's pretty much a no-brainer, isn't it? An aerial. Bird. Redwing. I love that Redwing is actually Redwing and not that mechanic monstrosity from the films. So thank you, ekAugust. Appreciate it. After a card is returned to your hand, exhaust Redwing and discard 1 card. Draw 1 card. Okay. Exhaust Redwing, return it to your hand. Return what to my hand? Return Redwing to my hand? Shouldn't it say return him to my hand? Oh. No. Yeah, is it return Redwing to your hand? I don't get it. I don't understand what Redwing's doing. Obviously I want these two, so I'm going to put those two there. I think... I mean, the energy resourcer is pretty sweet, but his shield is the bomb, isn't it? Really. I mean, it really is awesome. Yeah, I'm going to grab his shield, shuffle these in, flip. That does say limit once per phase, right? Yep, okay. I got my shield. I'm very happy about that. So, let's grab... So let's first aid to put the shield in play. Let's updraft, never back down to put in Miles. And the 2 updrafts say that I get to put in, I need to get back to printed ones, so I'm going to bring Never Back Down back again, and let's grab Inspired. Cool. Back to my hand. Miles is going to attack for 4. Oh, no, he's not, because I need to get rid of this first. So Captain America is going to thwart for 2. And then Inspired is going to clear the area. Get rid of that. Draw me a card. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so Miles will now attack for 4. What are we going to do before? Get these consequential. I think we're going to hold on to these. I don't know why I didn't give Miles sidearm. I mean, I might as well have given him sidearm, right? So he could hit for 5. You know what? I'm going to say that's what I did. Gave Miles sidearm. And he actually hit for 5. We're going to say that. Clears my hand. Done. Ready. Get 5. Okay. So there's my, I cut my signature ally, Winter Soldier. Avenger, Soldier, Spy. Response. After a card is returned to your hand, exhaust Winter Soldier. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Okay, that's cool. Desperate Defense. Endurance. Reinforce Supernovas. No blind spots. I like that. That's a cool picture, man. That's very cool. Aerial defense. If you pay for this card using a resource generated by an aerial card, you can retaliate 1 until the end of the round. That's very cool. When you could take any amount of damage, return Captain America's shield to your hand to return all of that damage. Okay, cool. I also really appreciate ekAugust that your cards are named. Appreciate it, bud. Alright, after resolving step 1, let's give it a shuffle. And then put it in, Mass Chaos. When revealed, discard top 5, blah, 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 blah. You know how it works. 1, 2, that's a shame. 3, 4, 5. So I got, actually, wait a minute. Place 1 threat for each different type. Okay. So we got Fist, Mental, Energy. It usually ends up being 3. Occasionally you get 2, but it's usually 3. Okay, Red Skull activates. He is attacking. So let's see what happens here. Can I trigger his ability? So I'm going to defend. I'm defending for 3. Yep, I defend for 3. Which means that I retaliate because he hits for 2 plus a search scheme. So I retaliate for 1. I successfully defended. What does that mean for me? Takes no damage. Choose a card from each card with a print cost of 1 and return it to your hand. Okay. Print cost of 1. Print cost of 1. I think it's going to be clear of the area. Cool. Then we get an encounter card, and it is Get Up. The villain in each meeting engaged with you attacks you. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like I'm taking it. Oh, wait. No. I can do no blind spots. Yeah, well, I'm going to take it. He does 2. I'm just going to take the 2. It's not worth losing my shield just to reduce it by 2. But he attacked me, and so therefore it retaliates 1. Cop that, Red Skull. In the face. Okay, so what do we got? We got this bad boy with a crisis icon. I'm exhausted. Let's it's really playing up the return to your hand business because the shield does it as well. It's very cool. Alright, well, it's no blind spots and reinforced suit and desperate defense to give me Winter Soldier. Oh, jeez. Not up in there. Winter Soldier will thwart for 2. And then Endurance will pay for clear the area. Get rid of that one and draw me a card. And might as well attack for 3. YOLO. Cool. Let's get 4 cards. Lift off. There's an aerial card there, so you used to pay. pay for this card using the resource generated by our aerial card. Return this card to your hand. That's very cool. And does that trigger the returning to your hand business? Yeah. After cards return to your hand, exhaust for yourself. Okay. Cool. One. Means we'll get one of these. Sense of the past. 1, 2, 3. And when defeated, blah, blah, blah. Red Skull activates. I'll defend. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Yep, hits me for 1. I easily defend. I retaliate for 1. And it triggers my ability to come back to my hand. I'm going to bring back clear the area. Which I can then trigger Winter Soldier. Gives a response. Deal 2 damage. Boom. Stage 2. Deal each player an encounter card. Done. Okay. Now it's encounter phase. So I have 2 now. Assault. The villain attacks you. Oh, wrong one. Well, we know that's going to be in advance. The villain attacks you. Alright. Come at me. Oh, another advance. Bloody hell. Okay, hits me for 2. This one is an advance, which we already knew. Schemes for 3 plus 2 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I said this for 16. Should be an 8. Go. My turn now. My turn. Now I have a machine gun. Alright. Ironheart is going to come in and give me a card. Oh, I didn't do the bring back a card. Oh, yes, I did. It was clear the area, didn't I? Yeah. That's dope. Alright, so what did I get? Sam's apartment. I like the bird pictures on the thing. That's cool. Exhaust Sam's apartment and draw 1 card. Heal 1 damage for identity. Heal 2 damage instead if you draw a card with a printed cost up 1. Okay. Alright. Okay, so how much threat have I got out here? 3. So I need to thwart. These are my 2 thwart cards. That will give me more cards. Ironheart can thwart for me. So she'll do 1. And then Never Back Down will play Clear the Area, which will take off the last 2. Get rid of that and draw me a card. Okay, here we go. Alright, awesome. So now I can do... so Liftoff says, if you pay for this card using a resource generated by an area card, return this card to your hand. Sweet. I'm going to use No Blind Spots, which is an aerial card, to pay for Liftoff, which removes 2 threat from a scheme, and then returns it back to my hand. Now, does that trigger anything? I can't trigger him, and this is only when he defends, so I can't trigger that. Okay, but I still got it back to my hand. That's still pretty cool. Ronan will pay for it again. He's not aerial, but that's right. I get another 2 off. 1, 2. So that's handy. And then Mars will punch him for 3. 1, 2, 3, and he'll go. So I'll keep the apartment for now. It's pretty cool. I like it. Draw the card. Plays at the draw card thing. Oh, I didn't the win defeated. Each player chooses up to 3 cards and these card pile and shuffles them into the deck. Okay, well I can't do Miles or Sidearm because they were not in my discard pile. So it has to be 3 from here. So 3 from this pile here. I will choose First Aid, Updraft, Reinforce Suit, shuffle them back in. Okay, I think that's it. Ready. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that and see what other cool cards I can get. Get 5 cards. Yeah, well there you go. I got Maria at least, it's good. Thread on here. Prison Camps, the best one. Because I get to put it into play an ally, which is pretty sweet. Love it. Prison Camps. Red Skull is attacking me. I'm going to defend. I've got no defense boosters, so let's just see how we go. Defending for 2, 3, 4. Oh, he actually hits me. You bugger. I still retaliate, but I don't get to trigger my ability. That's a real bummer. Oh well, life goes on. Counter card is Hydra Soldier Guard. They suck, man. That when defeated sucks. Okay. Alright, well, Genius brings in Maria, who draws me a card. And we'll then thwart for 2. The card I got was my wings. Awesome. So I got aerial. And I can generate stuff. Okay, sweet. I like that. So let's do that. Those 2 will give me my wings. I don't have any cards that sort of help with the aerial thing, other than his own kit. If I don't, I should have realised that he was going to have aerial in some way and put some aerial cards in there, but oh. Cool. I can now generate a resource for first aid, give myself some health because I'm getting a bit low there. Ironheart can take off the last of here and give me an ally. Deck and discard pile. Now, there's no point grabbing Miles because he doesn't give his boost. So, I think I'll grab... Oh, wait. So Ironheart would actually die right now. So she is in my discard pile. Does she say from your hand? How do you play from your hand? Okay. I've got to have some... I've got to get some allies in here that don't do the roll from the hand business. He's on ally. So the only real contender is Ronan, right? Because Miles doesn't get his bonus, so it's pointless. Ironheart doesn't get her bonus, so pointless. So Ronan's my only option. That's not crap. So Ronan comes into play. I mean, I got him for free, which is pretty sweet. Can't complain. I got no bonuses to give him. Nothing was returned to my hand, so I can't trigger Winter Soldier. So I guess he'll just thwart for 2. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Ready, and 5 cards. Cool. Shield block. When you would take any amount of damage, exhaust cut shield to prevent all of that damage. That's not so different from the other one. But, oh, that's fine. Cool. Alright. Let's do this. Throw it on here, so that means we get this. Oh, we've been lucky without getting the Seeker. This must be Seeker. We've been lucky with that. And you all saw me shuffle, so it's not like I cheated. I didn't stack the deck. 1, 2. When defeated, the player defeated discards a non-elite minion. Oh, that's handy. It doesn't say defeated. It just says discard. So there you go. He's the prime target for that one. See you later. Alright, done that already. He activates. He's attacking me. I'm going to defend. Now, do I want to risk it this time? Because he hit me. I don't like being hit. When you take any amount of damage, exhaust cut mirror shield to prevent all of that damage. And what does it say? As long as he just defends and takes no damage. Oh, okay, I'm all good then. Sweet. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, well I defended anyway. 1, 2, 3. I defended anyway. I don't even need to use shield block. Sweet. So I retaliate for 1 and I get a free card back. So what are the options? Let's grab Inspired. Put it into my hand. Now because I had a card returned to my hand, I can trigger Winter Soldier. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Oh wait. Cannot attack the villain, but I can do damage to the villain. It's not an attack, so got that. Done. And is that all that triggers? Yes. Yes. Alright. Now this guy attacks. Now should I use shield block for this? Exhaust the shield, don't take any damage. Put me on 5. I might as well, you know. Shield block, take no damage from this guy. And counter card. Another one. Bloody hell. Okay, my turn. Well, Maria straight up is going to kill this side scheme. Oh, I should have another counter card. There's a hazard icon. I should have another one. Alright, let's do this one. Let's put Maria back up. Alright, next one. Hydra Patrol. 1, 2. When defeated, search for a deck for Hydra Minion, blah, 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 blah. Okay, alright, now it's my turn. Maria's going to take this one out. And I defeat a non-elite minion, so see you later, guy. And then she goes. I'm then going to play shield block and updraft to play make the call, which is going to put Maria back in play and draws me a card. And updraft lets me grab a card that has a cost of 1, which is going to be Reinforced Suit. Make the call is going to pay for for Inspired on Ronin, and Resource Captain America's wins generate a fist or a mental. It's going to give me Reinforced Suit on Ronin. Marie's going to thwart for 2. To get rid of this. because I can't get rid of the other one because it's got a crisis icon. That says I have to go find a Hydra minion. Where's the little Insight 1 guy? Oh, is he not in this? Who do I want to grab? Well, I don't want the quick strike guy, do I? It's going to hit me for 2. Well, I guess it's the Flame Soldier. Cool. Oh, the thing before didn't trigger the win defeated on him, but anyway. So that's taken care of that. I got this guy. Bit of a bummer. Maria needs consequential. Although 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. I can kill him in one shot. So bye. So that's that taken care of. Ronin, I've got 1 card left. Okay. I'll keep it. Get 4 cards. Oh, I should have shuffled the encounter deck. Okay. I think that's everything. Threat goes on here. We've got the last of these. It is, of course, Sleeper. The Sleeper has awakened. He's pretty tough. Red Skull activates. I'm going to use Lift Off to give me Desperate. Wait. This guy's going to hit me for 3. Yeah, I'm going to use Lift Off to give me Desperate Defense. So I'm defending for 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course he hits me for 2. Anyway, so I retaliate for 1. Give the villain a tough status card. And another boost card. Jeez. Another boost card. Okay, and another boost card. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like I actually did need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm glad I did it now because I defended for 5. The Retaliate would have taken off one of the toughs. He's got another tough. I get to ready because of Desperate Defense. And I get to return a card with a power of with a cost of 1. This is interesting. Do I want Desperate Defense? No. No, I don't want Desperate Defense. I want First Aid. No, I want sidearm. Okay. Actually, it doesn't go to my hand, does it? Oh yeah, return it to your hand. So sidearm goes to my hand, which means I can trigger Winter Soldier's ability and knock off his tough with the 2 points. Or knock off his tough. No, I'll knock off his tough. That makes more sense. Cool. Alright. Encounter card. Oh no, this guy. These guys have to attack me now. So I'll defend against Sleeper. Oh no, because retaliate. I'm actually going to say I knocked off his tough. Because retaliate from this defense would have knocked off his tough. So I'm going to defend. Defend for 3. It's fine. I retaliate, knock off his tough. And, oh, it says once per phase, so I can't trigger getting the card back. Okay, alright, well. And then the other 2 I'll just take from this guy. And then encounter card is Red Skull's Luger. And then it's my turn. Okay. Let's do it. I'm going to Sky Cycle to pay for sidearm for Ronan. So he's now doing 2, 3, 4, 5. So he kills Sleeper in 1 hit. So he's gone. Removed from the game. His retaliate doesn't trigger. He's gone. He does get a consequential though. Maria is going to thwart for 2 and die. Thanks, Maria. I'm then going to use my wings and power gloves to pay for Righteous Blow, which says deal X damage to an enemy where X is equal to your attack and def combined. Then you may return Captain America's shield to your hand. If you do, give Captain America a tough status card. I'm not too sure about the thematics of that. Why would I get a tough status card if I throw my shield away? Is it just because I'm badass? Not sure. But hey, I get to do 4 points of damage. Now, it is an attack. So I can't bypass Hydra Soldier and go straight to him, but I can just kill Hydra Soldier. So when defeated, give the player a engage. They're engaged with a card. And I'm going to forego the tough status card and just keep the shield. Ready. I get the last card there, so that means I deck out. Get another 4 cards. Because I decked out, I get an encounter card, so I'll have 3 to deal with next turn, which is unfortunate. Villain turn 1 means we get the top card here. It's Hydra Reinforcements. We get 2 on there. That's a shame. Could have used that on him, but anyway. Red Skull attacks me. He's got his Luger, so he's attacking for 1, 2, 3. With piercing and range. That means retaliate won't hit him. So he's attacking for 3. So I am going to Desperate Defense. I'm going to use Red Wing to Desperate Defense. And Fend. So I'm defending for 5. So lucky for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I survive. I don't get to retaliate. But I do get to ready because I took no damage. And I get to have a card brought back to my hand, which will be Desperate Defense. So we'll do that. And then we get our encounter cards. So I've got 3 to deal with. I am ready though, so it's not too bad. Oh, I could exhaust Bucky and do 2 points of damage. So I'll do that. Done. Because I had a card returned to my hand. So, let's do it. Ready, go. Insight 1. Attached to a side scheme. insight 1. Oh, I should actually have another encounter card. Because it has it. Jeez. Anyway. When attached side scheme is defeated, deal the first point encounter card. Okay, cool. Next one. Bitter Rival. When revealed, exhaust the character you control for each side scheme in play. There's only one. I'm going to exhaust Ronan. Done. Next. Oh! That is painful. That's ridiculous. Next one. Oh, another. Jeez. Alright. Insight 1 on there. I'm all exhausted. Bloody hell. Okay. Alright. Well, call for backup. And first aid will give me Ironheart. He'll give me a card. Desperate Defense. No, I'm going to keep Desperate Defense. That is an aerial card. So that means I pay for lift off, which removes 2 threat from a scheme. Just to get rid of these. These trigger. Deal the first player encounter cards, so I'll get rid of those. So I get 2 encounter cards. But it was an aerial thing that gave it to me, so that actually returns to my hand. Because it returned to my hand, I get to trigger. Oh, I can't trigger him because he's exhausted, and I can't trigger that because it wasn't a defense. Oh well, that's a bum. But I do get it back to my hand though, which is good. And then I guess I'll thwart for 1. No, you know what? I'm just going to attack. I'm just attacking now. I'm going all out now. Okay. Thwart for 2. Just to keep it under control. Yeah. Not much of a turn, but all my stuff was exhausted, so not much I can do about that. Ready, get 5 cards. Okay, cool. Alright. Threat goes on here. We get a card from here. It is the Red House. So it cannot take damage. Red Skull attacks me. And use Never Back Down to pay for Desperate Defense. Defend for 5. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4. So defend. He gets a tough status card. I don't retaliate because he has ranged, but I do get to ready and I do get to return a card with a cost of 1 or less. So pretty sure that really should be first aid. Cool. And because the card returned to my hand, I can trigger him and do 2 points of damage and take that tough off. Okay, encounters. I got 3 to deal with. Wait, can I do that? He cannot take damage. Next time he would take any damage. Okay, I can't do that. So I just won't trigger that. I'll leave him up. Okay, 3 encounter cards to deal with, and they are Hydra Jet Trooper, quick strikes me. It's once per phase. Limit once per phase. So I can do it again in the villain phase. I'm going to defend against that quick strike, which I easily defend. He takes a point of retaliate. It means I get to return a card to my hand. I'll do desperate defense, which means I can then trigger Winter Soldier and kill him. Oh yeah, Captain America for the win. Next one is Weight of the World. It's my obligation. Increase the printed cost of each of your cards by 1. Alter ego action. Exhaust Sam Wilson. Remove Weight of the World from the game. Well, I can't exhaust him, so I'm just going to have to sit there until I do it. And the next one is Master Strategist. Give him an additional boost card and then discard that card. Alright. I'm all good. I think we've got it. Tough and 5. So I basically just have to knock off the tough and then kill him. So Ironheart will knock off the tough. Oh wait. No. He can't take any damage. Never back down, and Desperate Defense will pay for Righteous Blow. I'll do 4 points of damage because I can use. Oh no, it has to use basic attack. Wait. It doesn't say just take damage. It says when a character thwarts this game, they may use their attack instead of their thwart. When a character thwarts. Okay, well there's going to be him. So he'll clear it in one go. Gone. Takes a consequential, but he's still alive because he has reinforced suit. Bummer. Okay. In that case, now Ironheart will pin off the tough. And die. Okay, 5 points of damage. Well, I can Righteous Blow. Desperate Defense and Never Back Down will Righteous Blow for 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, the cost. Each of your cards printed cost. Okay, so that actually now costs 3. So I'll use the first aid. Okay, so he's down to 1 because that actually costs 3 to play, not 2. And you know what? I'm going to flip. No, I'm not going to. Each one costs 1 more. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm going to get ready to make the call and I'm going to use it. Ready? He's on 1 health. I think I can do it. Let's see what happens. Okay. 1, get a card. Sense of the past. 3. He attacks. He gets an extra boost card because of Master Strategist. For each scheme in play. There's 1 scheme in play. Oh, for each side scheme in play. Yeah. And then just get rid of this. Sweet. So he has 2 to muck around with. Alright, I'll defend. So I'm defending for 3. I can't retaliate. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to use no blind spots. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets a tough status card. And if you hero for the villain attacks you after this activation, do not give a boost. Okay. Alright, so I defend. He doesn't take retaliate because he's got ranged. I trigger. He gets a boost. I trigger the ability to get a 1 cost card back. So I'll get this. Which means that I can trigger Winter Soldier's ability to do 2, but he's got a tough, so that means he's still alive. And oh wait, that should have cost me. Oh, I didn't trigger it, I didn't play it, so that's fine. So I get that. But I am now exhausted. Okay, encounter card. Oh wait, no, I missed the boost thing. The boost thing said he attacks me but doesn't get a boost card. Alright, so he attacks me with no boost. I'm just going to take it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. I get an encounter card. It is Hydra Flame Soldier. He doesn't have Quick Strike or anything, so that's good. It's my turn. He doesn't have guard. Ronan hits him. He's dead. And Ronan's still alive. Oh, there you go. Captain America by ekAugust. Feedback, critique, review. I like him. He's very cool. The concept of the card coming back has been implemented quite well, I think. This whole, if you use an aerial one, you get bonuses. I like that. That's very cool. Color scheme is fair. Yeah, color scheme's okay. I probably would have made the hero head a little bit bigger and made the background white, because that stripe is, it's the stripes is red. I get that, but he's also got quite a bit of white in his thing as well. So blue, red, blue, and then white for the background thing. I would probably have done that. Other than that, the rest of it is really quite striking. I quite like that. That picture's awesome. That just looks sick. Yeah, I think he flows well. He's easy to use. He makes perfect sense. What more can you say? It's great. This, the only real critique is that he has well, first off, like I said, I don't really see the thematics of how he's suddenly tough when he loses his shield. I don't really get it. I would have said if you do ready him, because he's ready to catch the shield back again, maybe. I would have made this already, personally. The only other real thing is he has... Oh, I don't really understand Red Wind. My interpretation is that... So, hero response. After a card is returned to your hand, exhaust Red Wind and discard a card. Draw a card. Okay, it's pretty simple. Hero action. Exhaust Red Wind. Return it to your hand. Return what to your hand? Do you return Red Wind to your hand? Because then it should say return him to your hand, not it. Or does it mean the card that you discarded previously? Which I don't think it can. No, obviously it can't, because you have to exhaust Red Wind to do the ability. So it must mean Red Wind. Yeah, it must mean Red Wind. Exhaust Red Wind, return him into your hand. Which is cool in the mechanic sense, because it's the whole thing about returning cards to your hand. So you've called him back to you and he's come and landed on your arm or something. That's awesome. Love it. Yeah. But it should say him. And the other one is... so yeah, very, very minor quibbles. Alright, so... I'm not sure about this. He gets 2 defense cards. They're essentially the same. I'm not too sure what the difference is. This one is 0 cost, and so therefore you get to exhaust the shield and prevent all the damage, right? So essentially it's exactly the same as Captain America's one. And this one is, if you use an area card to pay for it, you get Retaliate 1, great. So he gets Retaliate 2 because he's got a shield, groovy. This one, when you would take any meta damage, word for word the same, return Captain America's shield to your hand, exhaust Captain America's shield, prevent all that damage. So it's return instead of exhaust to prevent all that damage. I mean, I get it. They're two separate cards, and that's great. And he's a defensive type of dude. I get that too. But there's two of these and two of these. So he gets 4 defense cards. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making rash, even making sense of what my critique is. I just think it's a lot. It just makes him lean very heavily in the sort of defense thing, which I guess ties into his shtick of if he doesn't take damage, he gets to return a card, which I get. You know, the more I think of it, the less troublesome it is, because he gets extra defensive type stuff, and he is defensive. I mean, he flies, so he's hard to hit. His wings can bounce bullets. The shield obviously is awesome. That's also fancy stuff. And then that means you don't have to play protection. I mean, isn't that really what it means? I mean, he's already quite protection-y. So you can justify playing one of the aspects and do all right, which I guess I proved by doing that. I mean, I played leadership and he was perfectly fine. Well, I did get down to 2, which is kind of scary, but that's just because I'm a bad player. So I don't know. I don't really know if that's really a critique. I think it's actually, the more I think about it, the more that it actually makes sense, and I think it's actually kind of cool. Frees up your deck building a bit. So yeah, ignore what I said. It's really not that big of a deal. Just change for everyone to say he, and I'll be happy. Yeah, I'll ignore everything else. Just do that one thing for me. But anyway, Captain America, ekAugust. Go check him out. Links will be in the description for the video. And there you have it. There's my third one. I'm absolutely positive that it's Captain A. And my guess is they'll call him Falcon to sort of differentiate it a bit, which is a shame because he is Captain A. I mean, it's not very fair, but I get it from a marketing standpoint. And then the fourth one, I didn't say this at the start of the video, but I'm absolutely convinced that that's Winter Soldier. I'm pretty sure that's his cat, and the fact that Winter Soldier was his companion was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm convinced that's Bucky. So the next episode, if I do one, it will have Winter Soldier in it. But yeah, it's Captain America, Falcon for sure. Red Skull got annihilated, and cool character. Check it out. As always, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Really appreciate it. And like I said at the start, if you're at all interested in custom stuff, please check out the Discord. There'll be a link. Come say hi. If you want to start creating your own stuff, please do so. The more the merrier. Come tell ekAugust that he's cool. Come tell me that I'm cool. I mean, I'm not, but I'd appreciate it. That'd be awesome. But yeah, well, there's nothing stopping you from doing it if you want to give it a go. It's great stuff. As always, though, most importantly, look after yourself and look after each other. Peace. Bye.